Good evening, Elephant Puppet. Gonna do a quick talk, live stream walkthrough of the finished Sunrise Stream Zoo, and then a few questions for you guys whether I should go on to do another zoo. Let's get rid of the HUD. Oh, actually, I say let's get rid of the HUD. I need to put it into explore mode, and then we'll unpause things. And we'll take a walk around and I'll give you some insights into all the design decisions and things we've done. So we've got a standard entrance here, which actually I think it's a bit loud with these guys chatting away. Let's hello Hash Bandicoot, how are you? Let's just turn that down a little bit so they're not bleating out so quickly. My first finished zoo, all built in franchise mode, so yeah, well, at the standard entrance, which is why I've got this ugly looking standard entrance, because it produces power and stuff. I'm good, yeah, I'm glad I've finished this. It took me months of building, so but yeah, I'm finally happy to show, because I built it in franchise mode. It's got all the things on, all the settings are on. But yeah, so we've got 2 information booths. We'll go into the staff areas. So this is my trade centre workshops. Oh, there's no trade centre sign there. Keeper research centres, just little things. This was all what I started out with, because obviously money was tight at the beginning, so everything was built very simply. Just plonk down the essentials: quarantine, staff room, veterinary surgery. I better check there's no fighting and stuff. We'll occasionally look at the HUD, and then we've got a backstage pond. Yeah, if you can't hear me, tell me. Oh good, you'll enjoy this walk around here then, Hash Bandicoot. My starting animal was so the big question is, well, when you've seen this, should I do a second zoo? But we'll wait till you've seen the proper. We'll go from a guest perspective and see what they can see. I can't see my sand cats. I think that's what they are, sand cats. There's only one actually, because and she's elderly, so I'm hoping she hasn't passed away or anything. Oh, let's jump in through the habitat gate at the back. So it took me about 150 years, and that included oh yeah, she's here. There she is. Oh, cute. Oh, I've done a few live streams of zoo building for Sunrise Stream. Hash Bandicoot. Well, I'll do some more then in between. I probably won't be streaming this as long as I stream Red Dead Redemption 2, because that just eats time, and I'll probably try and do that 3 times a week. That's what I'm going to aim for. So there's that content, and it gives people a chance to catch up on what previous live streams I've done, and then I'll probably fill it in with Fortnite and zoo. More zoo probably, because zoos, I mean, I love building the zoo. Right, so decisions people. What are we going to go for? We're going to go left or right or straight on, because this is the garden of all the animals I lost during the at least you can't hurt horses here. Yeah, thanks. You know, so these are all the animals I lost, and this is a little garden pond with all the names. Yeah, 150 years almost of building, and that was just while I was running it live to get the animals into the habitats and everything else. So left or right, people? That's the big question. Do we go left into Australia or right into South America? Or do we go straight on into Oceanic? There's Sunrise Stream Zoo, the left. Yep. How did I know you were going to say left? Have we been affected by Iron Matty's previous streams of going left? Go left, go left. We're going to Australia then. We're going to Australia. And have a look around there. I haven't got a drink near me, that's not good. I should have started a stream with a drink, shouldn't I, really? Right, we'll come back this way. Out of the way, peeps. Oh, all these people crossing their legs. ATMs, yeah, essentials. Always left in tribute to Iron Matty. I'm hoping he did come back for a little bit, but yeah, he's kind of disappeared. Oh, let me just put my phone on charge. Give me a second, peeps, because otherwise it will lose power very quickly. I say it's an iPhone 13. It's not that older phone. People are like, there's a 17. There's a but yeah, I've done everything here now. I've actually done. Yeah, no worries. So this is the sort of essential, obligatory. That's interesting. I put duck-billed platypus there, and I obviously had plans to put duck-billed platypuses in here. There's no duck-billed platypus in the entire zoo. Nice to see the drink stands are busy. Smoothies and coffees. Chief beef. Grab and go or eat in. Did he just sweep the table? I've never seen that before. A nice little open area place. Chief beef. Quacker and emus. Quacker. We'll go backstage though. The quacker. Got a nice little water regulation area. Little backstage area with the essentials. Do we go through the habitat gate? Yeah, look at all these baby quacker and emus. The adults aren't much bigger than the babies though. Try not to tread on any baby quacker. You haven't missed much. I've just looked. I haven't been in the souvenir shop. I thought I'd leave that. I'm just looking at the quacker and emu habitat, and we've gone in backstage area and gone in the actual habitat. Right, let's not try to turn on any of the baby quacker or look at them. They're so cute. They're asleep. There's a baby. Yeah, I'm curious about 2, but I probably won't play 2 for a long time because I've got so much for zoo. I've got every single pack now for this. It's crazy. Right, let's pop in the shop. This is my souvenir shop. I do like the older Jaguar statues. Yeah, buy a plushie, buy a plushie. Go on, buy one, buy one. Panda, get the panda, get the panda, get the panda, get the panda. There's no lions or elephants in this entire zoo. Get a panda. Panda, 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 panda. Planet Zoo. No lemurs or horses actually, come to think of it. Do, 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 do. Planet Coaster in the Zoo with Red Dead Redemption 2 style graphics. Yeah, see, I was looking at the way when I was riding around. It was so sad last night when I was riding around in Red Dead Redemption 2. I was looking at how they were doing the scenery with like I was looking at the placement of poppies and daisies and things in small clumps and the rock placement and things. And I was thinking, yeah, it'd be good to do an American zoo, just pure America, like Red Dead Redemption 2. Right, we'll come over here to the cassowary. The cassowary, I don't know where the entrance is. There's the solar panel. I think this is the entrance. We'll go backstage as always. Yeah, this is the entrance to cassowary. Staff entrance. Go on, fix it. Fix it. Yeah, I did do a Red Dead Redemption 2 park that Matty asked me to do. And I did it in Planet Coaster, and it busted my busted my brain. I had to go into the game and take pictures all the time and that, and it was really hard because even though it was quite good, I didn't think it did justice to Red Dead Redemption 2. So this is cassowaries. We'll have a look at the cassowaries, if we can find them. Where are they? Ah, here they are. Look at these prehistoric looking things. You humble yourselves. Well, I did a fair attempt, I think, but I like this, putting like little designs of scenery like that in the habitats, just to give it a bit more feel. I've stood next to one of these things. They are scary looking. I had a wire mesh fence between me and it, but that was all that was between me and it. Pretty much like these guys are. And it was literally... Oh, I can't get up here. You can get up here, I think. This is the way the cassowary get up. Yeah, it was like that. I was walking up and down like this next to the wire mesh. And I was looking at it going... That's one big bird. Not to be confused with the yellow thing from Sesame Street. You know. Crazy turkeys. Crazy turkeys. Sega's next game, that is. You run around as a turkey collecting can't be rings, can it? Collecting rings really fast. So let's go over this bridge. I was trying to give a natural, nature forest type vibe all the way through. I think hopefully I've achieved that. Nice water feature, essential water feature. Head up this way. We might be able to look back at that bridge from further round here. This is the dingoes. Dingoes, mate. Sorry, I won't ever do that again. I've just insulted an entire continent of Australians. Yeah, look, there's the bridge. Everything needs a water feature. Oh, there's loads of water features in this. I'm quite a fan of water features. And I love the amount of fauna and foliage we've got in zoo. I wish we had that in Planet Coaster 2. Dingoes ate my baby. A dingo ate my baby. A rock star ate my dingo. If anyone remembers, a rock star ate my hamster. See, look, water feature. Oh, Buffy reference. Well, Buffy, blimey now, I am. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, that's a throwback from history. Is that Buffy the film or Buffy the TV series, though? That's the thing. Right, we're going to go look at the dingoes anyway. Pack of dingoes. Our TV, yeah. I know both. My one of my exes was big into Buffy. Buffy and The Cure. We actually went to see The Cure because she was big into them. Oh, Seth, blooming hell, I forgot Seth Green was in it, yeah. $1 million. Look, we'll just get a gun, we'll go shoot him right now. No, I'll just tell him my elaborate plan. Austin Powers. The dingo habitat. Whoa, did he just... Goal! If anyone saw that beach ball fly across there. Pups. Pups. What, Buffy or Austin Powers or both? That dingo's like, I'm getting really annoyed with this. So yeah, all access area tour. Go on. Doggy paddle. Doggy paddle. This was all done in this is all done specification in franchise as well, so you know, there was a real challenge to make it look good. Not all of them have lights though. I noticed that some of them don't have lights, and like not all of them have electric, which is a bit of a shame. I might have to go in and just add that in. I have still got 12% to play with, so I could just go and add electric into every single one and then re-upload to the area. Some staff facilities, tea room, and a feeding station, a large feeding station for the Australian habitat. And the reason why we need a large feeding station, oh, I didn't notice that, excuse me. Oh dear, my turn is to actually finish a park or zoo. Well, yeah, I just deleted that, I didn't mean to. Whoops. I was trying to jump, but I don't think you can jump in this. Press triangle to jump. We've got classic wombats. You have to tell me if you can't see, because I can change the lighting. The old wombats. Another backstage area from the wombats. Something's happened. Right, let me just get the... What's going on? Animal died. Oh no. Oh, let's deal with that then. Which means we've got to go back to the memorial garden. Well, I'm going the wrong way. Spoiler, quick. You didn't see anything. Now I've got to find the koalas. Quacker. I think the koalas are around here. There it is, George area. These are the koalas. Yeah. I don't know how many poor animals I lost in the making of this zoo. What? What do you mean, none? We just had a... Yeah, well, hang on. If I can't... What the... Right, no, we're definitely not going over there. Right. Are we sure they're dead? It's just hibernating. Put him in the airing cupboard. He'll be alright in the morning. Yeah, look, there's no... I definitely... Okay, well... Stuff, yeah. We were just about to go in the koala habitat. We were up by the wombats. Let's get back over to the wombats. Let me find the wombats. Wombats. Sorry about the flying about like crazy. Right, back into explore mode. Well, I'm really annoyed about that. Really annoyed about that one. Can't add to our memorials. If I was in a franchise mode, I'd be able to deal with that. Right, this is the wombat territory. Baby wombat. Baby wombat. Yeah, this one's pretty simple for the wombats. I think there wasn't much requirements for them. So I just kept it simple and nice. I love wombats. I think they're awesome. Wish I'd seen a wombat in... I think I did see a wombat in Australia. And I've seen them in the... but only in zoos. I didn't see them in the wild. Look at that. Massive rodent. My TV froze, but my phone is still going. Oh, okay. Don't know why the TV froze. Do you want me to pause for a second? Or is it caught up? Refresh. Right. Now we're going to enter into the... we're going to enter into the koala red kangaroo zone. What the? Oh. Hang on, is this an issue? Like, do we have an outside or are we just playing? We're just playing. Okay. Yeah, I didn't... you saw greys everywhere when I went to Australia. Just saw tons of greys, but not so many reds. You saw reds in zoos, but they're sort of Northern Territory. And they tend to not be around people, so you tend not to see them. Right, we got any koalas about? Oh, there we go. There's a koala. Or koala bear, as I used to call them as a kid. It's a koala bear. Yep. I love this being a walkthrough exhibit. Right, I think, yeah, we've still got more Australia, Oceanic, but we're out here. We'll go over to the South America part another time. We'll loop round to that. More ATMs. Guests with the kangaroos. Yep. Guests can go in with roos. They're quite happy to be a walkthrough exhibit. I'd had to check that myself because I thought reds would probably beat the crap out of a guest, but no, they're all right. Lemurs, but kangaroos are taller than the people, you know, taller than the person. And if they took a disliking to a person, you would want to get out of that exhibit quick. Yeah, exactly. Here's the drum. Actually, should we fix it? Like we'll fix the fix it at midday, shall we? Now we'll fix it about now. How do we? How do we keep it fixed time? Yeah, that would do. I think that's a fixed time. If I do that to it. The guests are stupid. Why are they looking into a walkthrough exhibit? That's a bush. You're looking at a bush, folks. Ah, I can't really see. Yeah, he's like, oh, Oh, can you see the kangaroo? Oh, well done. I can see a kangaroo from here. That's a frickin' bush, mate. What are you doing? What's this? Sorry. Oh, I love watching bushes. Kids, do you want to go see some more bushes? Let's go. There's more bushes around here somewhere. I'll find them soon. Kids are like, Dad, do we have to go see another bush? Yes, yes. So this is the other side of the wombats where we were a minute ago. We'll nip into this backstage area and cut through. This is vehicles backstage, feeding station. At one point, guests were wandering in here, and I was like, "We've got to sort that out." So I put the staff path at the front. And we've got some more facilities. That's fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, although I don't have too much problems with it in this franchise though, because they're so well decorated, guests just walk past them and they're a little bit off the main walkway. Yeah, so we got the got some donuts and Missy Goods and Pip Shot juice, yeah, essential. If you thought you could see some kiwis up ahead, you were dead right. A simple zoo block, toilet block, sorry. Not anything fancy. There are some toilet blocks that are madly fancy out here. Oh, yeah, we haven't walked along here. This is going back towards the dingoes. But there's some a nice water feature in the forest. And this I really like. My roos running through the forest. Another water feature. Just water features aplenty. So yeah, we're back round by the dingoes. So let's... Another water feature here. Just water features galore. Rocks, everything. Hang on, that was a notification to tell me what's going on. Oh, hold on, let me go and deal with that. Won't give anything away. What we got? Injured. Right, we need... Well, you're... Right. You're... the kid. You beat up your dad. Well, I hope you're proud of yourself. You're going to have to go to hospital now because of you. Let's call vet. Call the vet. Right, we need to get back to where we were without giving anything away. Fly over the trees. Quick, 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 quick. Not looking. Hang on, fly through the trees. Hey, it's like the start of a film, you know, where they fly through the treetops. Right, well, I think we're back over in the Australian side. We are. See the cassowary. Oh, we could have kangaroo issues. Hold on, let me check on the roos just quickly. My eyes are closed. You can open them now. We're back on the roo side now. I'm just going to check the roos. Backstage at the roos. Hang on, who's about to mature? Oh, he's an outsider already. Oh, we got some infertile ones. We've got a pregnant one. We've got, okay, good. Right, we need to get you out of there. Alkina. That's fine. She can mature. It's a lady. It's a lady roo. Right, back here, which is the other side of the roo habitat. We were around here by the dingoes, weren't we? Back by the dingoes. And let's jump into explore mode. Get rid of the HUD. And this is the kiwis. Nice, like you're spending your money. Hope you're donating loads as well. So some... Oh, let you past. Quick, I'm going through. So this is a kiwi habitat. Nice water feature. Yeah, normally kiwis have dens underground, but I didn't really want to bother with underground dens. I wanted the animals to be out on display, so I gave them all hard shelters. But yeah, I could build burrows for them, but they probably just sit in the burrows all day, and I'm like, well, what's the point in that? Alright, where are we going now? Let's go up here. Oh, this is a talking point. They are doing a talk on the kiwi. Are they? Everyone's getting ready for it. Okay. I want to see the keeper come. Come on, where's the guy who does the talk? Where is he? He's here. He's here. Yeah, awesome. Quick, let's feed the kiwis. Come on. Start your talk. Start your talk. If somebody comes and stands in front of me, I'm gonna lose it. Oh, look. I don't think kiwis do that. No, kiwis definitely do not go rah. Aggressive kiwi, yeah. Those killer kiwis. What, behind the kiwi? No, it is the kiwi. Oh, I saw my armour, you fool. Quick. Robert, go deal with it. The kiwi flies up for the jugular. Is he going to chuck food over? That's what I was waiting to see. You're boring me now, mate. Right, we have the little penguin habitat here. Attack kiwi. Yeah. It's the beast. It's a deadly beast. Yeah, see, this hasn't got any lights in. But this is the little penguins. Or blue penguins. But that's just their backstage area. We are not... Do penguins roar? Not in my experience, no. They don't make very little noise. This is backstage of the shops we were just at. The Missy Goods and the hat's fantastic. Big skip on display, but you know. And look, if you're a staff, you can cut along here. Staff cut-throughs. But we're going to look at the penguins. Yeah, you're reading about little penguins, and this is the little penguin habitat, or the blue penguin. There is so many penguins in there, it's ridiculous. And it's kind of nice looking through the glass, but we are going to go up here. Because I built this, so I'm going to bloody well use it. A nice blue penguin outlook area. I like this as well, looking out into the treetops. It's like, that's nice. But we can look down on the penguins. Yeah, no, they don't though. They are only a southern hemisphere bird, but really, blue penguins or little penguins you'd never see with snow because they're from New Zealand and Australia, parts of Australia. So they're temperate birds. And African penguins, the clue's in the name, they probably don't live somewhere where there's lots of snow. The only ones are king penguins, and look down on them, let's judge the penguins. Call yourself a penguin. Oh, we got trees growing through there. I might have to change that then. I didn't realise I had trees growing through here. Not that it's a big issue. Minor bit of clipping. Oh, look at her. Oh, look at her. Oh, you think you're such a cool penguin? Call yourself a penguin? What is going on here as well? Yeah, I need to go and sort out the penguin habitat then. It needs some more work. But then we're going to go to the oceanic area. Disco penguin. This is the Asian water monitor. And they monitor how much water is in their habitat. Here we go. Oh, he's going to swim. They're swimming. Yeah, go, go, go. Or she. I'm going to get my feet wet now. Look, just for you guys. So this is like the oceanic Philippines. Like, I did use some blueprints in this for some pinatas and things. It is, yeah, it is a wonderful looking game. I would agree there. I would concur. So this is another talking point for the Asian water monitors. But yeah, these look like blueprints that are in the actual game, but they're not. I made all these by hand. I just I copied their style because I was like, I kind of like that oceanic style. I want to get that look. I want to get used to building in that way so I could work out how it's done in my head. So I put down a blueprint and kind of looked at and got ideas from it. But you won't find these blueprints in the game, even though they look similar. Oh, I just fell in the water. And yeah, it's all up on a raised platform. And it's all staff facilities, basically. And the added water and that. Yeah, it's the way to get used to it, I think. Just put your own touches on it so that people think, they might think, oh, it's in-game ones, but yeah, it's not. So you've got veterinary surgery, yeah, the vets. I think we've got a quarantine over here. Yep, quarantine. Staff room, brilliant staff room. Guests come here and try and look into the Komodo dragon habitat over there. They're mad. Oh look, little blue penguins. I say little blue penguins. They don't call them blue penguins in this. They just call them little penguins, but blue penguin is another accepted term. And then a research facility. Why are you walking? Why are you coming up here? Oh yeah, they come and stand here and try and look at the Komodo dragons from here. Like, relax next to the diseased animals. Yeah, look. What are you doing? What are you doing? TikTok's rotted their brains, seriously. The TikTok generation. Oh, let's look at the Komodo dragon from here. Kick them out. Yeah, get out. We'll go into the pond in a minute, but we're going to look at the Komodo dragons. Nice beach. That's just where we were a minute ago. And this is the Komodo dragon habitat. So we can stand here and look at the Komodo dragons. Oh, there's one running across there now. Let me have a... There he is. Is he going in the water? Go in the water. They don't go in the water. Now, I know Komodo dragons. I love Komodo dragons. I think they're such amazing creatures. I know they swim between islands. That's why I put some water in there. I thought they'd appreciate that. I've never seen them swim. It's like in the wild, you see footage of them swimming all the time. Grass there. Oh, well, there's no backstage area. I'm going to have to... Some updates. That's going to have to be a backstage area to be added in. I did walk around and give it a once over and checked everything, but I obviously didn't check the little blue penguin habitat, and Komodo I didn't come near. Obviously not the backstage area. We've got baby Komodos, but get out of my way. Seriously. Yeah, look at them. Massive. And yes, I put a habitat in there. PC, this is console. This is PS5. I can't afford a PC. My son's got a PC, but I haven't. That cost us an arm and a leg for Christmas. It's about 80, I'm nearly at 88% I think I'm at with this one. Right, we're gonna should we keep going up to the Asia bit, or should we go through South America? Let's go through South America first. We'll run back. So that's the, yeah, we'll go through the South America bit. Yeah, same. I would possibly buy a PC for, but I haven't got the money to buy a PC for. And also it seems a bit of an extreme, you know, the game's cheap, but the cost of the thing is ridiculous. Right, let's go in the pond. You want to check out the pond? Here we go. This is the pond. Do, do, do. Rihanna is about to have offspring. That's because she's been singing about her umbrella. Yeah, this is a nice relaxing restaurant. You got your outside seating, and you got your indoor seating, depending on what you prefer. And then we got upstairs, indoor seating upstairs, looking out over the zoo. And then we'll go out onto the balcony. Not all the benches are actually hooked up to the restaurant because it has a certain catchment area, which annoys me. But I was like, I want more benches in there, so I had to sort of rework it. But it just, yeah, it's really nice. On a nice hot summer's day, sitting out here, looking out over the zoo would be pretty awesome. Or even on a cold day, because you've got the heaters, so. You know, even if it's an autumn day, you could, and if it's just clear, you could just sit out there, have something to eat. But yeah, it's above a pond, hence why it's called the pond, really. Right, let's get out of here, folks. I didn't put any lights on there. I don't think it needs lights. Harvey Monarch has died. Okay. One of my butterflies is gone. Why are all my butterflies dying? Oh. Yeah. Get rid of that. New age toilet block. Backstage area. There's lots of mistakes walking around it. Now I'm doing an in-depth review, but nobody saw a thing, okay? We'll just, you know, if it's an overgrown jungle area and there's a bit of grass sticking through, I'm not going to worry about it, really. Because it's just a little backstage area. It's not a guest area. And grass could be, grass, however you want to say it, could be pushing through the floor, so happy accidents. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look too too bad. It's just underneath the where the water things are. I should cover that up. But we'll do the South American. We'll go back to here. Oh, we haven't seen all this on there. So this is the other side of the koala and kangaroo habitat where we came out earlier. And then we've got the... I love this. It's the steampunk kangaroo. I'll be back. Are you Sarah Connor? That's awesome. Yeah, it's an in-game piece though, but like obviously to make it look part of the scene, I love it as well. I was like, I've got to find a way of putting it in there, but to make it look like it belongs there is kind of the thing I did. Right, these things breed like crazy. Capybaras and B-A-I-R-D tapirs. Yeah, they breed like crazy, these things. Hence why there's two things there for the one for the bards, tapirs, and one for the this habitat. Albino capybara. Woohoo! We are going to walk in here, even though the viewing areas for this is pretty awesome. Baby capybara, albino capybara, albino capybara. It gets pretty mucky pretty quickly. There's your tapir. Because there's so many animals in here, so many herbivores. All they do is they spend their days eating and just messing up my beautifully made habitats. Are you walking on the water? Now stop. Thank you. Just stop it. Is this one called Jesus? You know. I caught him. He's like, no, quick, sink into the water. No, they're not all albino, but I did get lots of albino to start with, because I found loads on there, and I was like, I'm buying all those, and then they just keep breeding and bringing up more albino, and you just get more albino and albino and albino. Look, these are normal. So there are some normal capybara. I don't think, yeah. Oh, there's some swimming underwater. Oh, awesome. Here we go. They're like giant otters, aren't they? Good job there's no jaguars around. Jaguar. Right, let's get out of this habitat. Swampy. Swamp Thing. That's an awesome song. Alright, let's go. I wish we could build plazas much easier, because I would just like join that up there, like furry hippos. Yeah, they are. They're rodents, really. I think they're like the wombat. They're the biggest rodent in the world, I think. Which must mean their incisors keep growing. But yeah, this is the view you would get as a guest. The tapirs get stressed out when they see the guests, but the capybara don't care. They're like, person, isn't it? Yeah, it's a person. Seen it. There's another person. Oh look, there's a person. The tapirs are like, run! That's what they're like. Planet Zoo 2 will have Planet Coaster 2 pathing. Oh yes. I think it will. And I think we'll have the ability to shrink and resize things, which will destroy it in a way. But hopefully Zoo will have the ability to do what this one does. Because Zoo 2, sorry. Because the amount you can build in this is just amazingly brilliant. And I absolutely love it. Right, let's wander back up past the capybara. And we'll head into South America. Yeah. These are just facilities. What's this one? Bernie's Baked Goods, which just sells cakes. Toilets. Pip Shot Juice. Yes, there's some guests right over there. We will get to that. Amazon Riverbank. over the bridge. I love this because you stand on this bridge and just look at all the capybara swimming about in the swampy river. And then on the other side, you've just got a nice natural scene, which could be turned into a habitat if they had the money, which they do. Because when I ended the game, we had about 2 million in the bank, so yeah, weren't doing too bad. There we go, a capybara temple scene. Indiana Jones, you know, and the capybara. Everyone remembers that start of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Oh, well, I should get rid of this as well. This is the exact height of a person post, and that's what I used it for, to measure clearance, basically. Whoops. Yeah, this is true all access, all areas, behind the scenes tour. You're getting to see everything, the good, the bad and the ugly, but by walking around I'm making mental notes of what I've got to fix tomorrow. So this is Paradise Pearls, which is our obviously my answer to the Discovery Centre at Whipsnade. Should be full of lovely these are they red knee tarantulas? I can't remember. These are all snakes. These are red knee tarantulas, sorry. There must be Goliath beetles, giant centipedes. Yeah. Not gonna look for them. Pink salmon, wandering spiders, the other ones, the bird eaters, I can't remember what they're all called. They're all from South America. Everything here is from boa constrictor. Wait, so where is the snakes? We could at least see the snake. Oh, there they are, down the bottom. I don't know what's... Oh, he's in the water. Ah. This is just a green iguana. Is this the green iguana or the Antillean iguana? YouTube's lying about my viewers. It's saying one person is viewing this, but you're still here, Hashandiku. I've got the stream up, so it's lying. Where is the iguana? Oh no, it's saying 2. YouTube's like, damn, they've discovered it. I mean, I'm quite proud that we're the only channel. I'm the only channel that has an uncensored Red Dead Redemption 2. Where is my iguanas? I know they're in there. Oh, there's one up the back there. He's up there. Look. He's looking away now. He's like, yeah, no. I like iguanas. I remember going around a friend's house. Are my iguana not in here, are they? Have the green iguanas gone? No, I swear I got some more. No, they're here. Right then. Sorry, green iguana. Thank you. I say they should be in here. There's one there anyway. Let me... Yeah, I've got 2 in there. I think there may only be 1 iguana. No, there's 2 in there. Right, okay, game. I did try and fill all these up. Axolotl. There's one down the bottom there. Look, I can see him. Just there. Then we got bullfrogs. Oh, there's one there. I reckon there's going to be more movement in the because they just sit still, I think, in the exhibits. They're not very exciting. Helium monsters. Okay, spot the helium monster. There's one up the back there on the wall. So got there with that. Now YouTube's now saying 1 viewer. Poison tree frogs. We're not going to look for them. They're tiny. More clouded yellow poison frogs than the more poison frogs. There is an estimated 8.7 million different species on planet Earth. This is backstage area with supplies. Hello other viewers. Yeah, it's YouTube saying 1 viewer, 2 viewers, 1 viewer, 2 viewers. Yeah, got a feeding station out the back here looking over towards the capybara. A staff room. This staff room, you've got a nice view of a tree. But at least it's quite nice and peaceful out there. Mind you, and you've got you've got a look at that there. DVD, is it DVD player or is it VHS? That's the thing. It's kind of nondescript. Nice little sink area and some trays and things out the back here. My break room doesn't have windows. What, in your real workplace? Yeah, I've worked in places like that. That's barbaric, I think. If you have to go more than 8 hours, well, more than 4 hours without seeing natural sunlight, I think it's really bad. Oh, and this as well. Backstage. Oh, I didn't put the... I've noticed that there's no doors on the inside. I swear I put the doors on the inside. Not that it matters. You don't really need to see that because it's just a staff path through there. So the guests aren't going to see it. And then we have the jaguars. But we'll go to the jaguar in a minute. We're going to look at Gulpy Energy. These are some of the earliest builds I did in the zoo. Once we'd started making some money. Can you tell there was an influence of money to build all this? Nice little easel there. We have money now. Let's build something really extravagant. Mexilente. There is no... Oh, there's no other entrance into Mexilente. Alright, I'm going to sneak in and I'm going to break the fourth wall. What? Right. We are now inside Mexilente. Behind the counter. And there's a little kitchen area. Right, let's you didn't see that. Get your tacos. Right, we will go in the jaguar habitat now. Nice touch. What, the knives and that? Oh, yeah. And this is the jaguar backstage area. You can hear them. Can you imagine coming here and just hearing that? You'd be like... Yeah. Jaguars. And there we go. It's like my cat, except slightly bigger. It's a kiwi. Oh yeah. This is what the noise kiwis make. I like this though. I built this, and they do occasionally come up here. They wouldn't come up here, so I had to put this this platform on here, so they'd actually come up here. Is that overcrowding fighting? Let me have a look. I think that's overcrowding fighting. I was wondering. Ah, Miss Sandcat's died. Yeah, overcrowding fighting. Alright, we need to sort that out. And Miss Sandcat's died. I wonder if I can make a tribute to her. Right, what we got? Oh, he's injured. Right, them two have got to go. Sorry kids, but you know, you've outstayed your welcome. It's time you got a place of your own. And I'm going to have to call the vet. What's the matter with her? She's hungry. Why have you... Oh. Right. Okay. Did I just get rid of the only female? The proper one? I think I got rid of... I may have to get some more females. I may have to get a female jaguar. Ah, right, we're going to have to sort out sandcats as well, because sandcats were what brought me all the money to start with. They were a really good starting animal, by the way, if you ever do, just as a top tip. I need to call the vet. Yeah, if you ever come into one of my parks and you just want to look around, one of my zoos, then just turn all the options off. So right, you're all right now, mate. You're all right. You're all right. We're all right. We're gonna get a vet. Don't worry, we're gonna get a vet for you. It's cool. We're gonna get a vet for you. Facility broken down. Well, oh, you're fixing it now. Right. Let's see if we can actually make a memorial for, because this is where I've got all my sand cats, and we're gonna have to get some new sand cats, and we're gonna, because there are, and some new jaguars. Right, let me have a look. No, what is going on? Do you not care about, I care about the animals we lose. Oh, I've called vet. Vets, get here quickly. Right. Species search, sand. I don't think there's a limit on plaques. I think because it's in sandbox, it just doesn't know how to handle it. Right, what we got? Which one's the best one? Fertility's better on you, milady. And longevity's right. Yeah, you. No, not that. Purchase, not favourite. Well, yeah. Right, what we got? See, immunity's higher on that. And fertility. He's older, but he's better. Right, you two. So we'll get the vet in here. I need to check for jaguars as well. That's what we need to do before we continue the tour. I don't know whether I've got any. Open animal storage. Ah, they're relocating. Alright. No, I don't quarantine animals. You should do, shouldn't you? But well, you're the better one. £5 worth a cat. And we need to send you to the zoo. Because we were looking at jaguar habitat, and I think I traded out. In fact, there's no animals in here, which means all. I thought these would all go. Sometimes the plaques go invisible. Right. Common wombat has matured. We need to sort that out then. Yep. I'm really sorry, but I'm going to have to go. Very early start for work tomorrow. No worries. I'll finish doing the rest of this rest of this stream. And you can always watch when you get a chance tomorrow when you get in or something. You can pick up from here, can't you? Let's get back over to the Jaguars anyway and continue the tour. So should I start another zoo? That's the big question, Hash Bandicoot. That's the big question. If that's the case, I will start another zoo. Thank you. Yeah. And thanks for being here. It's been fun chatting with you. Yes, new zoo. I'll have to start another zoo. Right, we've done Mexilent, haven't we? We've just been to the Jaguars. And this is the Capuchin white-faced monkeys. Just going to look at these guys. This has a full 360 viewing area. Please like and subscribe. Definitely. Yeah, thanks for being here, mate. I'll catch you tomorrow. Right, well, this is all the monkey zone. Monkey zone, monkey. This is what Capuchin monkeys, so we'll just these guys. I wanted to build a big habitat like you see in lots of zoos, a little backstage area, of course. And I've got a climbing area so they can climb out. And they can actually climb out onto the climbing area and come out here into the habitat. Right, let's not tread on these white-faced Capuchin monkeys. And then we're going to go up here. We'll walk through the rest of the I'll go to this village in a bit. Yeah, so I was just thinking about access and areas, but yeah, there is a way through there. Water treatment facilities. So this is the backstage area. So I'm trying to get my bearings. Oh, that's what we could hear. The ocelots, which have got to talk. This is the ocelot habitat. These guys kept escaping. I had real problems with them escaping when I first built them. A little shed. It's a little keeper shed. Do all the necessary bits. And this is the ocelot habitat. Couple of ocelot there. And I don't know whether there's any out here. I don't think there is by the looks of it. But yeah, that's all blocked off because they kept escaping up this climbing platform. They climb up there and just jump over. And they would climb up trees and escape and things. I had loads of issues with them. I think they're just sleeping now. The ocelots. Back out here. That's some staff facilities, actually. We'll walk around and look at these staff facilities as well. Because this is behind the Jaguar place. Yeah, you can look into where the Jaguars are sleeping. And we've got this, and on the other side of this is that pond that you walk over to get into the area. But yeah, some staff, temple looking pieces, staff room I think this is. Oh, it's a keeper hut, sorry. And that's the staff room. Right, let's get round past the ocelots and do the rest of South America, which is massive. Massive area. Yeah, this I particularly like. There's the restaurant which we've looked around. There's with Pipshot Water. Very popular place. And then Cosmic Cow ice creams. Quality time at the zoo if you get an ice cream, guys. Maned wolves. And tapirs again, I think. No, giant anteaters, sorry. Yeah. Jump in here. Yeah, these things, the maned wolves. I say these things, these creatures. They're amazing looking things, really. They've got really long legs, probably for the environment they live in. Yeah, I've got... Most places have got swimming areas, or most habitats. Oh, giant anteater. Baby. Right, and then we shall go out here. And now we're back by the anteaters, so we've got one more area to look at. Actually, we'll go back to Fiesta Zoo. Sorry, the Fiesta Village. Excuse me, folks, because I haven't walked round there yet. One last area after this. Back past the restaurant, back past the shed. Yeah, up here, little talking area. I don't know why they stand here and look at the bush. Little backstage, a little staff room, sorry. I'm pretty sure that's a staff room. Yeah, it is. And that leads up to the Komodo dragons over there. But these are the Galapagos tortoises in here. But they're next to the walkthrough habitat, which we'll look at in a minute. I should go in there now. But we'll miss the whole of Fiesta Village if we do that. It's a really confusing place to navigate. But yeah, this is all the alpacas and llamas. Massive alpaca and llama area. The big barn. Oh, the llamas are in here, are they? Watch out, there are llamas. Yeah, don't feed them, please. Do not feed the llamas or the alpacas. Yeah, they've basically got a big field because that's all they require for them to be happy. We'll go out the same way we came in. Out this gate, because then we can get round to Fiesta Village. Which is, we'll wander up here. Yep, here we go. Up by the monkeys is the entrance to Fiesta Village. By the white-faced capuchin monkeys. Got Gulpy. More water features, Pizza Pen. Cosmic Cow. Oh, that's yeah, toilets as well. Just yeah, some of these plants, these flowers that are sticking up are blueprints. because I was like, well, they're in there, I might as well use them. But there are some of my own creations in the water. There's lily pads that I've built. And yeah, I put them in there, and I've got them over this side as well. They're in this water as well. And they just light up things at night. But this wasn't designed for night viewing. You know, and I wanted to keep like artificial lights on a minimum because of all the animals. Yeah, a little keeper hut here as well. And that's the staff room. Just in there. For this area. And some wombats. Why I've got the wombats in Fiesta Village, I don't know, but I just thought that was a nice little sculpture. It's nothing to do with South America. They're Australian. Yeah, and then we've got the nice little buildings here. Another Bernie's Bakes. Doesn't do so well, that Bernie's Bakes. Some murals. Murals? Murals. Murals. There's a woman stuck to the wall. Watch out. She's very angry. No, some murals. Yeah, and a nice little area which nobody uses, but I like it, you know. Kind of like a backstage behind the... Feel like you're in a South American kind of town. That's the idea, the feel of it. And yes, that is a blueprint, that monkey, because I thought they've made the pinatas. What's the point in me trying to struggle and make my own that probably won't look as good as what Frontier have done. More murals next to Street Fox Coffee. That's a really nice view as well, with the old palm trees and that. Alright, we shall now head to the final zone. It's the final zone. As we walk through the butterfly habitat, which is completely outdoors. It's got monarchs. We've got three. We've got swallowtails, monarchs, and these blues. I can't remember what they're called, the blue ones, but yeah. Completely outdoors habitat. And just a nice walk through as you go into the Asia part, really. That's back towards Fiesta Village, but we're going to keep going this way, and it's just a nice tranquil walk. You only get staff wandering up here mainly, which is a shame because I think this is some of the prettiest parts of the zoo, but back here with this forest all around you. More water features. And then the Tiger Who Came for Tea is a restaurant at the back here. Oh, people are using it. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you're in here. I'd probably sit here. This is a pretty nice view. Although you have got another outdoor seating area. But that would probably smell a bit more because it's close to the alpacas and llamas. Is anyone actually eating in here? There was some people in here. I'm guessing lunch is over. But yeah, I like this little restaurant. Because the other one was getting really full. And people were queuing out the door, and I was like, well, I'll build a second one. And this is the Siberian tiger habitat. Mistake noticed there. There's no covering on that one. I could sort that out. Yes, they are meant to walk across the top. Now, I have seen the cubs walk across there, but the adults do not walk across here. But yeah, they would come up here and go across. Yeah, down there. But it is a massive habitat. Absolutely huge. Beautiful looking habitat. And we can walk all the way around, which is what we're going to do now. It's got full 360 viewing. A little red panda tribute area, like statuette bit. Another water feature. No point in looking over there because that's just the back of the waterfall area. So this is what you probably look at. There's no seats around here. If I put some seats around here, people might come around here. I don't want to fill it up to like a full 100% because this grass wasn't here. I swear I would have noticed it. Otherwise, mind you, if the camera zoomed out to a certain extent, you don't see it anyway. We've got some pandas. Everyone's like, yes, it's rough and ready. Yes, it is. It's not quite finished yet. We need to add the final bits in. Well, this is the pandas. Yeah, there is a toilet nearby. Why are you acting like that? Yeah, the panda habitat. Absolutely fantastic. I love the panda habitat. We'll go and walk round and go in the back. Go in there. And there we go, the panda backstage area. And we'll pop in quickly. Look at the pandas. That sounded like one was laughing then. One of the pandas told him a joke. That must be a scratching post tree then, because he's interacting with it. Panda habitat. Right, and we will go round here, past the panda habitat. This is a toilet. Yeah, that's just a toilet. I went a bit mad that day, I think. Building a massive toilet like that. Looks nice though. And then we have the red panda. These guys do nothing but sleep from what I can tell. Yep. Sleeping, guilty as charged. Where's the other one? Not sleeping, I hope, hopefully. Oh no, he's going to go sleep. I built this amazing habitat with excellent climbing facilities, massive climbing facilities, a feeding station up off the ground, you know, just really like you would see in a red panda enclosure. Top of the line, amazing panda enclosure, and all they do is come in the hard shelter and sleep. Is he going to go to sleep? Hang on, have we got any? No. I'm meant to be in explore mode. Right, thank you. Capybara habitat cleanliness is a disease risk. Well, then there should be a keeper on it. I have keepers assigned to areas, so I think that is the final habitat. Oh no, we haven't looked at the African penguins yet. So we'll walk down here past the toilets. Another elaborate toilets in the Asia zone. Pipshot water and chief beef. Yeah, down here leads to the Kiwis where we were before. And there's a bit of scenery I just built for the sake of it over there. because why not? I mean, there's other things in the zoo I could have concentrated on, like fixing all the areas, but I'll do that. There's not many. It's not going to take too much. But we do have something here. Yep, here we go. This is the path I was looking for. To walk up the back here. And this leads into this building, which is African Penguin Backstage. Hooray. Yeah, so this I have shown on stream before, but we'll have a quick look through. Complete with vacuum cleaner. I was thinking there's no lights, and then I realised all the lights are on the walls. There are wall mounted lights in here. A little quarantine sort of veterinary emergency station there. And then your water purifying unit. And then into the African penguin habitat. Literally hundreds of African penguins. Thousands and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of African penguins. But we are going to actually look at the African penguins as a guest would look at the African penguins. So out this door. We're up by the water monitors now. Cut along here. So this is probably the last habitat to look at, I think. No, it isn't. There's some more. There's the Amur leopards. So ignore me. Yeah, a talking area. Are they going down there? Are they finally going down it? They weren't using this before. Oh, I'm so happy that yeah, they're down here. Oh, awesome. Good. They weren't using this in after I built it. But yeah, you get to see the African penguins. Here they come from underwater. And I wanted to create basically a proper underwater viewing area. There's all lights under here. Yes, in franchise mode they weren't using this, I guess, which was annoying. Very annoying. That's the back of the toilets we were just at. Right, we'll go and look at the Amur leopard. So yeah, the African penguins kind of got lumped in with the Asia piece just because I wanted to build with the Asian pieces, and then after I did, I was like, oh, that's cool. A little African penguin water feature. And then the Amur leopard. That's the Siberian tigers over here. And the Amur leopard, which are there we go. And their habitat. This is a habitat I was proud of as well. It was the precursor to the Siberian tiger. You'll probably see in this one how I got some of the ideas for the Siberian tiger one. But yeah, I've got this sort of walkway under here, and it's all undulating. So it's a bit more interesting to view. Oh, baby leopards. Yeah, these are the really rare ones that live in I'm trying to think. I think they're Asia way, sort of east, very east. So that is it. That is Sunrise Stream Zoo, which is huge, massive 2-month project. Yeah. Probably going to do something like an endangered animal zoo or something next, but there's a few niggles that need to be sorted out and ironed out in this. But yeah, I'm kind of proud of this. It's the first zoo I've finished, in inverted commas. So there's Komodo dragon backstage area to fix, and there's a few bits where I've got grass growing through things, but nothing I can't fix. quickly and easily. But yeah, I'm just going to save it here so I know to fix this area, and then I will let you lovely folk go, because it's been a good couple of hours looking through the whole zoo. And I am beginning to lose my voice as well. Oh, it's at 92% now. I'm guessing that's due to the amount of births we've had since I loaded it up. It's probably best to stop them breeding. Everything, stop. No aging, no dying, no nothing. But yeah, it's taken a couple of months, and I've done some of it on stream, and I've really enjoyed it. I love zoo, and I love the fact that you get to create with all the nature and stuff. But yeah, it's a fairly big zoo. So thank you for watching. Thanks for joining me. I hope you all enjoyed a look at my first ever zoo. And I didn't do it in easy mode, I did it in franchise medium, so yeah, didn't do it like creating unlimited, so I had to research everything and that. But you can sort of see a progression with the way the builds are going, and as I'm getting better and better at the game as I'm going through. So hopefully I'll be able to take that into our next zoo, which I'll probably live stream. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you all next time. Good night.